is the Chapters of Our Lives, an interactive exhibition. Follow me and I'll show you what it's all about. The Chapters of Our Lives is an interactive storytelling exhibition where I'd interviewed 10 influential creatives across Birmingham and the West Midlands that I know, and it was more so about them choosing their own narrative. So they chose the photographs, I interviewed them and they told me the story behind each of the images. And all you need to do with gentle touch is to touch where I've sewn into them, put the headphones on, and you can hear their stories behind each image.
Chest is pounding, 'cause this love is too deep and my heart is drowning.
I always say that everybody's got an iconic photograph, and the iconic photos that I really love is this one of my mum and my dad. My dad passed away back in 1994 and we have no audio of him. So the idea of being able to do the Chapters of Our Lives and the story continues is about getting their stories out there and the stories behind the photographs before it's too late. So as an example, with my mum's, you touch her hand and you can hear her tell the story about that picture, why she took it, and there is music and audio connected, not just with my mum, but also with my siblings as well.
And every time you stop, I stop running from my heart.
Music plays a massive part in who I am as a person, and throughout the whole exhibition there is music as well as different audio. But because it was fitting for this exhibition and with the element of Windrush, I thought that what better than to have a reggae musical journey. So again, with gentle touch, put on the headphones and you can hear the music as well as some intros to each of the artists. The What's in Your Chapter wall is a way for participants of the exhibition to get involved. And it's about reminiscing what your first car was, what was the first record that you bought, what was your top 3 memories of growing up, and placing them on the wall means that you now become part of the legacy and part of the exhibition.
Part of my remit, I look after exhibitions, and I met Janet and she took me through Chapters of Our Lives, and I thought it was a really interesting concept. Essentially at the National Memorial Arboretum we are storytellers, and it was a really nice way to bring stories to life through sound, through textiles, and I thought that it would fit really well with our programme. There's some really interesting stories. I think it really builds a picture of society, and what's been really nice in The Story Continues is seeing different people and how they interact with the exhibition and actually hearing their stories. What I have seen is those conversations happening between different visitors, and that's been a really nice opportunity to really expand those stories further. Another element of the work is that we run participatory workshops and sessions. So we invite people in and we look at the exhibition as the stimulus for that session. So we've had textile workshops, we've had people talking through their oral histories, telling us their stories. So it really does add another dynamic, and I think it really ensures that the project is impactful. So the exhibition itself is beautiful, but I think the work around it really has an impact and goes back to the core values at the Arboretum.
My name's Chanel. I am from For the Love of Scrubs Birmingham CIC. We're here today with a group of young people from Birmingham to come and visit this wonderful exhibition. I have really enjoyed it so far. It's really resonated with me, some of the stories in this particular space. Really looking forward to exploring some more, this space and the second space. It's just been so impactful, it's been great.
Just absolutely wowing. I can't believe how it's just come alive. I actually feel like I'm talking to these people. I can relate to the matters. I'm just taken back to a time for me, you know, going back to the 70s when it was all about family.
This is my mum and my auntie, and The connection with these images is my mum got married first, then my auntie got married afterwards, but she got married in my mum's wedding dress. But with the hand sensors, you put your hand on one, you can hear my auntie, and the other hand is my mum when she's explaining when she got married. So you get the both of them talking at the same time.
Always keep me waiting. You know the truth. It's all for you.
I decided to put map coordinates on the floor. They all link to people within the story continues. People find where my mum was born. There's coordinates for Birmingham, there's coordinates for London, St Kitts, parts of Jamaica, and also the church where my mum got married. Ron was a record-breaking athlete in his 50s, and his story is amazing.
So far, so good. Felt the rain I should.
So when Greta gave me the wedding album, I knew straight away that I wanted to recreate it, and I wanted to do it in such a way that you could almost feel and be there through the texture of the paper, and instead of having tissue paper I used organza because it's tactile, and as you press play and you listen, you can hear her tell the story of how her husband came to the UK and how he found her and when they got married. I think it was important, especially with the whole exhibition as a whole, that people can really get engrossed and get that feeling of almost being there. It was quite an emotional piece of work as well, because you have to sit down to be able to listen. So you're not just standing there and reading through or flicking through the pages. You sit down, put the headphones on, and you listen to a beautiful tale of love. The message I want to give by holding this exhibition is for us to start talking more. We've all got photographs, and if you're anything like me, 20,000 photographs in my phone that I don't always go back and refer to. You know, photographs that are in boxes that belong to your parents or your grandparents, your aunties, uncles, whoever. Take those pictures out, record those stories before it's too late, because once their voices have gone, they've gone forever.
But the rain only falls on the fortunate. Wake up calls needed more of them. I'm sick of scribbling thoughts up against the wall and feeling all kinds of awkward in public before performances. My mind's filling up with the sauce, but I lack the portioning. It's all time to get with the program, enough with the slow jams.
I want to thank everybody for trusting me with their photographs and for trusting me to be able to share their stories in such a creative way. I also want to thank the National Memorial Arboretum for commissioning me to do the chapters of our lives, and the story continues in such an amazing space. It is the best space for storytelling, and I'm extremely grateful to be able to have this opportunity to be able to go and share all my work.
Blessings. Find shelter, pull up my umbrella.